Just give us the fact, dude.
That's the attitude I like out of my podcast.
Inject me with that C fact.
Thank you. Today's C word is corn. 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 Guys, it's corn.
What's up with corn?
There was so much hostility leading up to corn.
That reminded me of such a funny video. Oh my!
I don't want to know.
It's so funny.
Did you guys know that a cob will always have an even number of rows?
No, I didn't.
I did not know that, and I should.
Yeah, you farmer.
Did you all know that except for Antarctica, corn is produced on every continent?
Wow. I did not know that.
Did not.
Corn!
I want Antarctica corn.
They probably grow it on one of those bases, right?
What, in Antarctica?
Space
Yeah.
base?
Maybe.
Listen, it says
Maybe.
except for Antarctica, so just accept the fact.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
question. This is like Snapple caliber facts here, man.
Possibly better than that. I don't know. I'm not looking it up. Hey, did you know that corn is used to produce fuel alcohols, which
Yes.
help gasoline burn cleaner?
I did know that.
Okay, well, did you
It's called
know?
ethanol.
You shut your mouth, Kevin. This is my segment. Did you know corn, even the juices, or no, sorry, I messed that up. Even juices and soft drinks contain sweeteners from the grain of corn.
Is that
I'm
what
afraid
corn
to
syrup
say-
is?
I'm afraid to say that
No,
I
it's
did know
corn
that
juice.
too. He seemed a little hostile last time.
Corn juice. No more facts.
Oh, he was serious.
Oh.
Well, that's it. No more facts. Excellent C-facts.
Thank you for your C's.
Thank you for
Kevin,
your
you
corn.
need to play that
Thank
video.
you for your
Okay.
contribution.
It's 5
Your
seconds.
corn
Okay.
contribution.
Your corn.
There's no audio.
I can't hear anything.
No, why is there no audio?
Hold on.
Oh no, Pac-Man. They're watching some corn video. Oh no.
It's corn porn.
Oh, that's 6
Corn
seconds of a 42-second video of that guy talking about corn, and that is my favorite 6-second video on
All
the
right, you
internet.
got to share that.
All right.
I got to.
Oh my fucking god!
All right, it's being shared.
Come
All right,
on down.
let's all just take
Eat
6
some.
seconds. Let's take one round of combat to watch this corn video.
All right.
It's funny to me. It's not gonna be funny to you, but oh my god!
I mean, there is a large screen in this room that you're fighting where this video could play.
Corn, or we will sacrifice your newborn.
I found that on accident one day, and it has been my.
Was it a YouTube haiku? Because
It might have been a YouTube poop. I don't know. One of the two.
I love YouTube haikus.
They're
I love
they're
poop.
pretty-
Some of them are pretty.
The one with Rocky fighting all the kids at the top of the stairs might be one of the best.
That one's pretty good.
time.
Someone, have you seen that one, Chris?
No.
So it's the Rocky scene where he goes up the stairs.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah!" And then out of nowhere, these kids come out of nowhere, and starts punching him in the
Just that
face.
fucking kid. Oh, it's so
good.
Oh, shit.
Come on down and get some.
Speaking of
corn.
punching, there's a lot of that going on last week.
That's
Whoa.
a good segue.
Hey.
That's a good segue.
Hey, they don't pay me
Almost
nothing
as
for
good
nothing.
as my segue from last episode.
Yeah, so basically last week you guys came in through this doorway. You're in something that looks kind of like a trophy hall or something, as you have these glass pillars here, each containing its own unique item. And let's say, like, Razel kind of led the charge in here. And then everybody else quickly shuffled into the room. And
I got stunned.
You dispatched 2 of these, I'd say rather quickly. We're on round 5 right now. We kind of talked about it after the fact, I think. But what are your thoughts, like, in the middle of this combat, like, as characters and as players? Like, how has it met your expectations? And has there been any times when you were seriously freaked out, or has it kind of leveled off from the knowledge that you gleaned that Rats discovered with that check before you even entered the room?
When you made the creatures big, I was super freaked out. But then you put it back to the normal 5x5 square size. I was fine.
So how was Razel?
Yeah.
We basically just found out that Kevin's fears only are real if they're big.
Well, and they're right now 2 out of the 3 of them are covered in X's, so it makes it even better.
Yeah.
Okay, but how's the character feeling?
Oh, the character. I mean, who did murder that last one? The blue one? I don't remember.
I think that
Malachar.
was Malachar, yeah.
Malachar. Well, he was pretty happy when he murdered the one. Those things, man, those are creepy as shit.
Yeah.
But I think he's as soon as he goes into combat, he's just I just gotta defeat it. And I feel like he's like they gotta be taken out. They're the enemy. And then once the combat's over, he's the combat's not over yet because we still gotta fight it. What are you laughing at?
I'm watching that Rocky punching the kids video.
So are you basically saying Razel's head is he's just super focused in combat, and then afterwards he kind of realizes what the hell he just came across?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's especially noticeable when he goes into the frenzied fighting, but when he doesn't, I don't have frenzied fighting until I take a short rest, since I used it in the last combat. But yeah, that's kind of the way I kind of envisioned him in combat was that's how he reacts in combat, I should say.
Shoot first, ask
kills
questions later.
Get scared later.
When I
Get
go
creeped
into
out later.
combat, I kill things.
Is that not what you do?
Help.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like Raquel, she has come across so many things during this trip that she's never encountered before. And in the back of her head, she's kind of like, how messed up does this really get? Because these things look crazy as hell. But she kind of had some confidence when she saw Razel go in, and she was going to run up and fight, and then she got pummeled. So I think right now she's kind of just trying to aid people from a distance a little bit. Because if she goes down, she doesn't know how they're going to be able to heal themselves. So
Poorly.
yeah, poorly. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, as Kevin mentioned, this fight is not quite over yet. So let's just jump right back into it. Top of round 5, kind of repainting the scene here. One of these guys was leveled in the middle of the room, and then everybody else kind of went over to the right side to deal with the second one. And meanwhile, Rats and Jeeves are on the opposite side of the room. Rats being up on this catwalk along with this creature. Jeeves still down between the display cases. And Razel, what do you do?
Pretty much the only thing I can do right now is try and, since we've taken out 2 of them, I'm not there's 3, right?
There were 3. There's 1 remaining.
Okay. All right, so he's just gonna make a run for it to go and help Rats. You think he would know where?
You can probably see him up there.
Yeah,
You said these
we're
were
10
glass
feet.
things?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're also 10 feet in the air
10
as well.
feet up.
They're 10 feet above you.
Okay.
Yeah, you stand over the top of these glass cases. They're only about 5 feet tall.
Gotcha. I can. Damn. I got 60 feet is right up next to him. So I used both my move and standard action to move and flank this creature with Rats.
Okay. It is now Jeeves' turn.
Jeeves is still in combat mode and still cannot speak. So he's just going to, I guess, run up the stairs with 2 move actions. He runs up the stairs.
So Jeeves gets up and helps to surround this foe. It is Sev's turn. Sev, you were stunned, but that was on your turn. So you are no longer stunned, though you are sickened from this incredible hit.
And your gun is on the ground.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
When you get stunned, you drop everything.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. Well, I would love to do something if I knew what my options were.
You pick up your gun.
Yeah.
I could.
Could do that.
That's lame.
Guess I'll go do that, yeah.
I go home.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, he's gonna go run and pick up his weapon, because at least he gets a decent shot from across here if they don't kill him. But he feels sick about it. He just feels sick that he can't help rats more.
Alright, so move action, pick up the gun. Move action, get in position. And it is Raquel's turn.
Yeah. So Raquel still probably trying to keep some distance and not overcrowd that area where they all are right now. She moves the Wisp ally over to the green guy and then runs to the center of the room to try and get like a better look-see of the situation.
Okay, making your way to the west side of the room, and it is Rat's turn.
Rat's turn.
You get flanking and
That
herring
fire.
fire.
Yeah, but only if I use a
Melee, yeah.
melee attack, which are terrible for me.
Well, you're saying that you don't have 2d6 plus 23 to hit to do damage?
I do not. You could put like 4 rats inside of a razor.
Well, I can't cast spells, so you got that on me.
You know, I think that's a terrible trade-off in this system, because my spells, like, at their greatest, are still, like, on par with your punches.
Mm-hmm.
In a lot of situations. Anyway, I guess I will just hit him with my tail blade, which is terrible.
Hit him with your tail blade.
Yep. So I get a +4 on this.
Yep.
I rolled a 18. So 22 plus 13. That's 35.
Yelp.
35. And then I got max damage on the tail blade. That's 10 slashing damage.
10 slashing damage. Alright, so whip the tail around. Surprise blade! And you slice him. And that's your standard. You gotta move.
Yeah, I'm gonna just walk off of this ledge thing with my jetpacks.
Okay. Yeah, and you're hovering? You're just moving off
Yeah.
5 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still... So you would be 10 feet up in the air at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. Making a smart retreat, and it is Malakar's turn. She is still on the other side of the room. At her feet is the corpse of one of these creatures.
She looks around, doesn't see anything in her immediate vicinity. She catches a glimpse of herself in the reflection of this cake, and like does one of those sideways head tilts like a dog would do. And then she just continues her slow march towards the next twisty man.
Okay. All right, it is the twisty man's turn. And so he takes a hit from Rats. Rats flies away. His eyes are locked on Rats. He's smart enough to know that he's got at least Razel behind him. He might not really sense Jeeves at this point, but he
knows he knows that Jeeves is like there's something going on with him, right?
Yeah, he was able to kind of determine.
He's the one who
Yeah, he punched, it went straight through, and he made a check and was able to determine it was kind of futile to go after Jeeves. So, at this moment, he's looking across the room at Rats, and then his eyes kind of move over to the other side of the room, and he quickly hops down off the ledge. So that's going to give an attack of opportunity to Razel and Jeeves.
26.
26 is a hit.
Got a dirty 20.
Oh, I'm finally rolling good damage. 34 damage.
34.
Slashing.
All right. And Jeeves got a 20.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, just out of Jeeves' reach, but Razel gets a good hit on him. All right, Malachar will also be able to take an attack.
Wow, we're just getting the whole gang together. Natural 20.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man.
Okay,
I think that's a 34 to confirm.
pull out the useless crit card. And that's with the sword.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to be... Is that slashing then? Or can it be piercing
Slashing.
too? Okay, slashing. Alright, crit effect. This is disarming shot. Attempt a free disarm combat maneuver. Yeah.
They're using their hands.
They're using their hands. So I suppose you could chop their hands off.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
That's 28 slashing damage.
28. You slash...
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. There was a critical, so I need to roll it twice.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Like a dummy, I just rolled regular damage. Wow, 28 again. So 56.
56. All right, so he jumps down, he runs up towards the top of the room here, and he's reaching his hands out towards the computer monitors, and Malachar just like slices off both arms like right at the shoulder and like nicks his neck, and he just falls and thuds, slides into the computer terminals, and he is dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Guys, don't worry. I got my gun back. What'd I miss?
You have to go back.
Oh, no. Well, guys, it's been an honor serving with you. This is my home now.
Seb's gonna get stuck in a time loop.
Oh, no.
He's just gonna
It's like when you rubber band in a game and you just keep teleporting back to the same spot
Yeah.
you were in.
so
Oh, I hate
frustrating.
that.
It's very frustrating.
All right. Turning off the force field.
I will do the
Guess
same.
I could probably take Sickened off.
Have you
'cause-
been using your battery charges on that?
No, but we had, what, 5 rounds?
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds right.
You sound right.
Yeah, because we started round 5. I don't think we got to round
Is it
6.
one charge per round, or is it a charge?
It is.
Okay.
All right. Well, seeing as all these things are dead, Raquel looks around, scans the rest of the battlefield, and sees how her comrades are doing. Anyone looking super beat up?
Nah.
I do need to take a 10 minute. So
Yeah.
yeah, Razel comes down the stairs and like just stares at one of these things, just like
Eats it.
Henny
and I eat
turns his head.
You look like leafy greens.
he's just like staring at this thing, like, what the fuck are these things? And while everyone's doing stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and take 10 minutes. 10 minute.
Oh, so are you like sitting here resting and just staring at these guys the whole time? Like studying your foe or something?
No, he just like stares at it for like 10 seconds and is like, kind of like kicks it.
Okay.
Just like heads over to where it was heading, just kind of assuming that we're going to head into that door. Oh, are those doors on the left and right side?
Yeah, there's doors at the top of the balconies as well.
Okay. But yeah, I'm going to take 10 minutes.
I will
If anybody wants to
also
go.
take 10 minutes, but I am wanting to see first how Sev and Rats and...
Oh, all right.
Yeah, how are they?
I also assume there's computers, so rats will be looking at those for a little bit.
Sev's letting himself letting that sick wave pass. He's just kind of his hand he's just kind of hanging out over the railing, just waiting that nausea to go away.
You got that watering in your mouth, and you're trying to take deep
Yeah,
breaths.
I'm oh.
I feel like what caused you to do? Was it the guy punching you?
I have to go back. He punched me so hard I got sick.
Yeah, you ever get hit in the stomach and it's
oh yeah, you feel like you're gonna throw up.
Yeah.
It's 100% how he feels. That guy could punch a lot harder than I thought.
It was just like One Punch Man.
Well, if it was One Punch Man, I'd be dead. That's how One Punch Man works.
Right. So how's rats?
Or no?
Or-
I'm sorry.
No, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say it's like
IP Man.
Bruce Lee's. Oh no, is it IP Man?
No, I think Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch.
Yeah, 1-inch punch.
Oh, yeah.
These guys have a floppy punch.
Gross.
Twisty punch?
Sure.
I took a couple of punches, but I'm still in stamina, so I mean, rats
Okay.
relatively is okay.
Okay, so I think after she kind of looks to see how everyone is and kind of figures out they're doing okay, she goes over to the stairs and sits down in the direction that Razel went. Or, wait. Never mind. That doesn't line up. I wasn't looking at the thing. She's
I was
gonna
very
go
confused on what stairs you were talking about.
Yeah,
I
I
was like, is there
assumed
a
we were
third
going
set of
upstairs
stairs?
and through doors, but that's not right. So she actually goes up to the side of the doors, opposite side of Razel, and takes a 10-minute.
Rats is lowering himself down with his jetpack. He steps elegantly, steps down, and then I want to look at these cases, Chris. We got some interesting artifacts in here.
Is there a Thanos hand? I think you mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
No, it's just his hand.
right where the two cases that Rats stands between on the left and right side of the room. To the south, you see this severed hand, and I mentioned that there was a gem embedded into the palm of it. But beyond that, I'm going to need you to give me a, let's see, I believe it's a mysticism check to see what
Sounds
that
right.
is.
Can't help you there.
Let me doubly check on that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, give me a mysticism check.
That's a 35.
Okay. Yeah, you're looking at this thing, and I mean, you can't. The hand just seems kind of inconsequential. Maybe there's a story behind it, but it seems like the real prize here is the stone. You're not exactly sure what particular variety this is, but you know it looks different. It looks very alien, but it kind of reminds you of the ability crystals, specifically like the one that you found back on Castrovel. And so you determine this is a Mark III ability crystal, and it can increase any one ability score by 6 if you spend 1 hour communing with it.
Holy shit!
That's
Wow.
pretty nuts. Just
That's
super swole rats out of nowhere.
I'd love that. Just a buff rat would be very concerning. You imagine, right? He's he goes, guys, we need an hour, and he sits over in the corner, and everyone kind of does their own thing, and he comes back just completely jacked. You're what the hell did you do in that hour? And he's like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I studied some crystals.
That's scary.
What about the other case?
So the one to the north, you see this helmet from a spacesuit. And inside of the glass, the helmet, pretty standard, even though it's alien, pretty standard gear. But what's interesting about this is inside you see this red mist, but it's like swirling, like it has a center focal point, and then the gases and the colors are moving all around it. So you can give me a mysticism or an engineering check.
I can aid on an engineering.
Okay, let's do engineering. Hey, Razor.
I'll aid. I do it.
You know a lot of things about ancient alien helmets. Why don't you see if you could help me out identifying?
I mean,
this?
I know helmets.
He has to wear one when he's in public.
Got him.
Listen, if no one would have capitalized on that joke, it would have been really disappointing.
I gave you aids. I gave you an aid.
Oh no!
So I have double
Mercury.
aids from our 2 soldiers. Seb,
I also know a lot about
what
helmets.
can you make of this helmet from up there?
And he pulls out his sniper and looks at the scope. He's like, "Well, examining the craftsmanship and all of the other stuff that I've been around. I've seen a lot of stuff, studied a lot of things. I'm automatically 8 anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come down.
I definitely do not automatically.
I'm gonna come down now, though.
I only have a +4 on engineering.
I'm next to Razel.
I rolled really bad. It's a 4
but-
on the dice.
That's 8, at least.
Probably 28.
It's 28.
Damn.
Look at that. I'm so good.
You said 28.
Yeah.
Okay. 28. You do know what this is. Again, pulling on your video game history. This thing is known as the Eyes of Reen. So if you peer closer, you see that there's 2 solid objects in the center of this mist. The focal point is actually 2 solid objects. And basically, you know that you can hold one of the eyes in one hand, and you can control the other one as a spy drone.
What? That's cool.
You can see what the flying eye sees through the eye you hold. However, if you place the gems over your own eyes, they burrow into your skull and replace 2 of your eyes, destroying the optic nerves, and essentially they function as a long-range dark vision capacitor augmentation for a suit. And then, interesting enough, you can still send out one eye as a spy drone, during which time your eyes do not grant you dark vision.
That's nuts.
What?
That's insane.
That's definitely something.
I want to continue finding out what these items are, but I'm sure it's going to be a bitch getting them out of these cases. Chris, I got 2 more cases to look inside.
Okay, so the one to the north is the one that has this skull and spine, and inside of it there seems to be some sort of centipede covered in runes crawling, like it's going up the spine, through the mouth, out the eye socket, and wraps around the top of its head.
I found Gerd.
He killed himself.
You
So
thought
again,
that you
this
could
is gonna
hide in a
be-
case.
This is going to be a mysticism or an engineering check.
I can aid. What's better for you, mysticism or engineering?
Engineering. Ooh.
Oh, really? Okay. I
Yeah.
can aid.
I'm here to aid.
I aid tremendously. I got an 18 on the die.
Wow. Okay. Let's see what this weird centipede is. Not a 4. That is not a 4. So I have double aids, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So are you not taking the 10-minute, or are you done with it?
Who are you talking to?
You.
It's just looking at something. How am I not
Oh.
resting also?
I don't know.
I'm not straining to
I guess
to
I'm so used
identify
to,
this.
in real life, straining to see and hear things. I just assume that other people do too.
Chris, this is a 39.
Okay.
He knows who made it.
So
He made it.
So
In an
again,
alternate timeline.
the skull and the spine don't seem to have any like magical significance. However, this gem is known as a rune worm. Basically, you place this thing inside your near your ear or similar orifice, and it comes alive and enters your body. And once it's inside of you, it intertwines with your internal anatomy and releases an arcane virus that rewrites and improves some part of your body's function. Essentially, in game terms, it functions as a Mark II synergizing symbiote, which is able to increase an ability score by 4. However, this one is so advanced that it can instead upgrade any Mark II personal upgrade already in your system to a Mark III personal upgrade, increasing the ability score bonus from 4 to 6.
Alex's mouth dropped.
That's awesome. Well, so like I have a Mark II ability crystal in use already. So I can't really take full advantage of the Mark III one that we found if we're able to get it out of the case. But this one would let me upgrade my intelligence augmentation so that I'd be even smarter.
Oh, damn. All right, one more.
Yeah, one more. What's
I
this
like-
one? This final
I like
one.
this loot.
Some good quality loot.
Just
If
gotta
we
figure
can
out how to
get it.
This
Where's
one,
this kind of
bet-
loot in our Patreon show, Kevin?
yeah.
I don't know.
There is so much loot. What are you talking about? You just can't afford it.
Yeah, that's true.
This one is a spear, a red and gold spear, and this is going to be an engineering check.
I aid.
Oh. Oh, man. That was almost not an... I rolled a 6. Plus 4 is 10.
All right, so I got double aids again
Please don't say
on this
that.
engineering check. $36.
36. All right. This this seems to be a weapon that you'd expect a Knight of Galarian to carry.
Where? From where?
A Knight of Galarian.
Don't know what that is.
We know what it is.
Yeah, I believe this would be like in. So, I mean, everybody knows what Galarian is. It's just gone from the system, but yeah, it's very ancient, and it's not very ancient, but it's several hundred years old, and essentially it functions as a Inferno Flame Dashko and a White Star Plasma Caster. Though it does not appear to be on at the moment, you do see that there is a battery installed in it. So essentially this can operate as both a melee weapon or a ranged weapon.
Wow.
That's so fucking cool.
But yeah, I mean, it just looks... I mean, the spear itself is like gold plated, but then the blade at the end is like a deep ruby red. I mean, this thing is really nice looking.
Wow. Wow. I'm gonna have to... Okay, you said there were computer terminals in here, right, Chris?
Yes, to the north wall.
Okay, I'm gonna see if maybe I can get into these, and maybe that will let us unlock these cases.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a fair assumption. They're all glowing red.
Yeah, so give me a computers check.
Can anyone
Can't help you there,
assist
bud.
me? Sev?
I can. Yep.
You know
I'll
stuff about
aid.
computers?
A little.
I can't do that from afar, though.
You can
I'm
give legs.
right next to you.
Oh, well, okay, then I'll aid. Or, well, I'll try. I'm not gonna just say I do. It's a 10.
Okay.
Nice.
So, for like the 6th time with double aids, Let's see. With my double aids, I have a plus 27. So that is a 40.
DC 40.
Oh, actually, 42, Chris.
Oh, well,
with
then it's
my
not as impressive.
security stuff.
Yeah, so you're able to hack into this computer system. And
Was it really DC 40?
yes.
Oh,
Wow!
Holy
Way to
crap.
go, team.
Shit.
Yeah.
High fives.
High fives,
High fives all
around. So yeah, you're able to hack into the system now. What you immediately notice is that the terminals here basically allow access to anything like within this room, but doesn't allow access to anything outside of the room. Those monitors are basically local. They'll display whatever information that's sent to them. But yeah, you do see a module within there that would allow you to open up these cases.
Excellent. Okay, just general looking around. Can I see what the monk was going for? I assume he was going to try and activate some kind of security protocol.
Just like from your console where you're trying to see what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could see that he was attempting to access the communications terminal. Could be
Okay.
to inform somebody else, but yeah.
Okay. I think I let everybody finish up their resting time before we actually attempt to extract these items, because I'm afraid that there's going to be some kind of security
Oh, jeez. For real.
lockdown afterwards.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So I keep hitting keys every couple of minutes so I don't get locked out of the terminal.
Okay. Hey, FK.
All right. So I assume our rest is over. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Right?
Are we uninterrupted, Chris?
Yeah, you're able to take your full rest.
Cool.
Sweet. Or a full 10-minute rest.
Nope. 8 hours later, we have our spots back.
Okay.
8
Got
hours,
it.
Rats is just hitting a button.
Right.
Guys, this isn't very restful anymore. Okay, let's, Chris, I'm going to crack into that module and open these cases.
Okay, give me another computers check to activate that module.
Can I aid again?
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Please do so. Also, do I have any tokens? I think now would be an appropriate
You
use of a
do.
token.
Last
Three or
I
four?
had, you had 3. Last I wrote.
Okay.
Cut off. What'd you say?
She said 3, but
Yeah, 3.
3 butt.
No, it's 3.
3 butt.
Also, I aid.
And Sev auto aids, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Auto aid for engineering and computers.
Okay, using the fact that I was already able to crack into this, I'm going to spend one of my tokens
Okay.
to gain a bonus on this check, Chris.
Okay.
So you get a +9 just from that on top of your bonus.
Yeah.
So, Jesus. What if he gets a natural 20? Can he get up in the 60s?
Pretty good. So +9 puts my bonus at +32. And I rolled a 15.
47.
47.
47. All right. Is Rats at all nervous?
DC 46.
Yeah, I'm we've come up against so much security in here and all of those broken doors that he's there is a decent chance that this is beyond his capabilities, which is something he's never come up against before.
Okay. Even with his nervous fingers, you are able to access this and open these cases. And as the doors, actually the glass retracts down into the tables, And then there's this moment where, it's like, whoosh, and they're gone, and you just see these artifacts sitting there, and there's probably like this pause, like, is everything okay? And then after probably an uncomfortable moment, nothing seems to happen, and
the little centipede thing runs around and runs away.
yeah.
Damn it!
Am I able to, like, just take a look at these to see if there's any traps? Like, if you go to put, like, an arm through these things, do you get it cut off?
Perception check.
Yep, perception.
That's a good call.
Ooh, natural 20 for a 37.
Ooh, natural 17 for a 17.
I have a total of 33.
Natural 5 for an 18.
Jeez.
You still beat me.
Jeez.
Natural 17 for a 17.
I am
How is it?
magically enhanced on my perception. Otherwise, I would
wait.
have not been
I think
able
I
to.
am as well, actually. Not magically, but I think there's...
Do you have a racial ability?
I don't think it's racial. I think it's from my...
Magical...
No, not magical.
Heroin addiction.
My class. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You have for the
Is that under race or... is that under race or theme? It's theme.
it's not
No, it's not theme.
subclass. It's it's fighting style. Right? Wrong?
Sure.
Yeah, I can't
like
remember where that's under, though.
Oh well.
Soldier, I believe.
I want the spear.
All right, so you're all like looking at different items with each of these perception checks, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Okay.
spear looks pretty dope.
So yeah, Rat's looking at the. I'm just assuming by where you guys are closest to. Rat's looking at the spear.
Oh, where's the spears where Rats
Yeah.
is?
Where's the hand?
Okay, the hand is in the far left corner.
That's where I'm at.
Okay. All right, so Razel, you don't seem to see anything that would indicate that is trapped. Same for Sev down there with the severed hand, and if Rats and Raquel are also on opposite items, it all seems to be safe. You feel like you've bypassed any potential traps with that computer's check.
Sweet.
All right.
Okay. On the count of 3, we all grab our items.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
A
Grab.
giant boulder falls from the ceiling and begins to chase you.
Oh no, I'm dead.
Damn you,
I
Steven
forgot the bag of
Spielberg.
sand.
I eat this centipede real quick.
I eat the hand.
Ugh.
So there was just one item in each of these cases?
Yes.
Right? Okay.
No, we have to auction them. We have to put the gold on top of...
No, that's a different game.
Oh,
Did
sorry.
you say the name of that spear?
Puzzle box. Oh.
Is it called the Spear of Fates?
Spear of Fates.
Okay.
No, spoilers.
Dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
dun, dun.
I'm so excited for this thing.
Spiro. Is that the song that plays every time you equip it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't stand equipping this item anymore.
Then you get a staff that yells, I get knocked down, then I get back up again. And you get knocked prone.
It does fire damage. So does it mean it's against EAC?
What does it say?
Yes.
That's not terrible. Do you think now there would be the 30-year EACs would be lower than their KAC?
Yeah. Typically, when making a character in the GM section, it says make the EAC 2 points lower than the KAC.
Well, actually.
So Razel's taking the spear.
I am.
How else are we divvying up these items?
I figured you would take the one that upgrades your current personal upgrade.
Yeah.
And then what were the other two? One was like the eyes, right?
Dark vision eyeballs that are also a spy drone. And a Mark III ability crystal.
I feel like the drone thing would be more beneficial to Sev. Like it would. I feel like it would.
I already have dark vision, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're the only one that doesn't have dark vision, right?
I gotta look to see where that is on here.
I do not.
Kevin doesn't either.
Oh, okay.
So I really wanted to use that ability crystal so I can
I
increase
mean, you
my
can
dex.
have that. That's fine. I have low light vision, so
I mean-
sure, I'll take the other thing.
I gotta stick those things in your face and.
I'm also dropping a pulse gauntlet. Anybody care? No?
No, I could.
And a comet hammer.
I forgot you even had all that shit.
So,
I'll be honest with
unless you want to keep it for the credits.
At this
I'm
point,
dropping
credits
them.
really doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
Unless if
I
I
just
can find
wanna
a way to.
be alive at the end of this.
Yeah.
All right, I am now back down and not encumbered anymore.
I don't know how I still have 2 free bulk. If I'm encumbered, because I have a lot of shit on me.
Okay, so let's clearly state, what does everyone have? I have some new eyes that are interesting.
I have the Spear of Fates.
Can I take this crystal out of this hand?
Dun 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 dun.
You have to chop your hand off and put the the mummified hand in its place.
That's
I was, for a second, I was like, if this is how this is going to go, is it worth it to get a +6? Yes.
You're you giving yourself a stranger is going to feel a whole lot different now.
You go, this grip's all different.
Yeah, no, you would just reach in and yank that sucker out of the fleshy, whatever, bone.
And then you just like, and it sucks to your hand.
But yeah, you have to spend an
Like
hour.
like the Infinity Gauntlet?
communing
Yeah,
with
no,
it.
I don't know when I'm going to have an hour to sit there and do that.
Yeah, it does take an hour, yeah.
Well, I mean, it does. Are you guys considering resting at all? That would be the only time that you could really do that.
I would love to.
Unless you
I
hide
think
away.
the plan was to go fight one of the bosses and then rest.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
also came across, 2 combats since we said that?
It's true.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm good to go.
I haven't spent any spells since the original plan. We still have dermal plating for some amount of time as well.
Okay, I mean, that's fine. I just
Got my stamina back.
Just keep sorting everything, Raquel.
keep sorting everything?
Sorting.
Oh,
Sorting.
Okay.
Like stabbing
Isn't
shit.
instant upgrade minutes per level?
It's 10 minutes per level.
10 minutes per level. That's cool.
All right, well, let's keep on keeping on then.
Rats does something incredibly gross and lets this centipede crawl inside of him.
Oh, no.
That's pretty gross. Do you tell everyone like turn around so you don't have to see it? Or do you like, hey guys, watch this?
Can everybody just look away for a minute while I do this very necessary but disgusting thing?
Sev has his knife out. He's trying to like use it to pry the crystal out of the hand. He's like, huh? Oh yeah, no problem.
What did you say this centipede thing is called, Chris?
Rune worm.
Oh, that sounds so
Worm.
All
an
I can
augmentation
picture right
ability.
now is the scene from Wrath of Khan where they're dropping the bugs into their ears to mind control them.
Oh yeah, the earwigs.
So, I mean, do you choose the ear as the avenue for this thing, or do you just eat it? I
I
mean,
think it's... yeah, he's gonna eat it.
okay.
And up the butt.
So,
And guys, I just want to emphasize how gross this is if you were actually looking at rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, even Razel's just like, you actually gonna do that?
so yeah, rats. You place this thing.
Anything for the mission. He's like, oh, God.
I hope that knowledge check was right. So you place this thing next to your mouth, and like the little tiny legs begin to flex back and forth and move, and then the body begins to like move back and forth as it's like waking up after who knows how long, and it looks like at you, and then like whips into your mouth like at lightning speed.
Ugh.
And then you can just feel it like everybody else around you, you probably see like his neck like moving as this thing moves down,
Ooh.
and then just like vanishes. And then Rats, like you're feeling this weird sensation of this thing crawling around inside of you, and I mean, there's a little bit of pain, but there's also
Pleasure.
pleasure.
I'm calling the police.
And I'm done. But no, but
So is
you feel
Rats.
this. I mean, you feel this like warm, energetic sensation as it like begins to wrap
Thank you.
itself like around your organs and like almost like interconnecting them.
Oh fuck!
And then you have this, for lack of a better phrase, ability score bonus.
So
What's your intelligence
That takes
at now?
that still takes an hour, right? Or is that different?
This
It takes 24 hours for the virus to, but I don't have to spend the time.
Oh, and while we're on this, I found the artwork for this thing, so you can see what it.
Oh no.
Oh no, I don't like this. This is
Kevin.
gonna be bad.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh no,
That's a big fucking centipede.
that's so big.
This makes me think of that one scene in Rick and Morty where there's the worm that they have to like.
Oh, they have to praise Morty.
Yeah, they have to
get it
give him compliments to
go down.
get the worm out of him.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the opposite of that.
You could not pay me. I don't care if it made me smarter. I'm not putting that in
Yeah,
my
no
mouth.
way I'm doing that.
This is supposed to make me smarter, but this seems like a really dumb decision.
Rats in his ever-growing quest to become smarter makes a terrible decision.
All of my great ideas come from eating bugs.
Yeah.
Are you a bird?
I could
I
make
can't wait
you
to
a
be-
bird.
Man, you haven't done that in a while either.
Yeah.
I don't understand what.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't understand. Okay, so there's weapons that have the boost special property. Why wouldn't you just take a full attack?
Yeah, I don't get boost at all either.
One of my weapons
If you
has...
have
one of,
if you have circumstances that prevent you from taking a full attack, it lets you maximize your damage on a single attack.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but when wouldn't you be able to do a full attack?
If you have an
You'd still have to take the move action to boost it.
unwieldy weapon, you wouldn't be able to full attack. So I don't know if that applies.
exactly.
I mean, yeah, but it's not,
So there-
it's not unwieldy though.
Yeah, but Michael, I have a weapon that's unwieldy that I have boost I can do on.
Oh well, I will be only be mostly using this in melee, so the boost doesn't. So with this, does it? The way it's reading it, it uses battery charges somehow when even in melee.
So this says this one comes with one ultra capacity battery.
Yes. And it says which powers all uses of the weapon,
Yeah.
which I assume means both melee and range.
Yes.
So is it one charge per hit or something?
I'm looking-
Like I don't know how that
I'm looking to
works.
see if it's got more detail in here. No, this. Yeah, it only gives me this one blurb on this. I guess it would have functioned similar to whatever a Dashko does normally. So we'd have to look that up.
Kevin, you can boost a weapon on a turn and then make an attack with it on the following turn. It's the first attack made with it after you boost it. So if you have a leftover move action on a turn, you can boost your weapon.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, all I've got is that you can switch between ranged and melee as a swift action. That's the only information I get from it.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep looking. You guys continue on with whatever it is you're doing. Okay. So who's getting the new eyeballs?
Me.
Dez.
Are you gonna do it?
Sure, but I feel like she almost doesn't realize what she's doing. So she how do these activate? Like what would I have to do to?
You can just use them holding them
Okay.
to look around with. Or you can put them in your eyeballs and it destroys your eyes and replaces them with dark vision eyes.
That would probably be massively painful.
Yeah, but you'd look dope as hell.
Well,
Probably get like cat eyes because they can see in the dark.
Well, so I'm wondering, like, because with that centipede thing, you basically just held it up, opened your mouth, and it did its thing. So I wonder if she's inspecting them, like holding them up to her face. She doesn't realize like exactly how to activate, and then she accidentally activates them, and then they do their job. So like she's,
She accidentally shoves them in her eyes.
she accidentally yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's the most Raquel thing ever.
And then she's going to just start screaming and writhing in pain until they are done.
Okay, so you're choosing, instead of carrying them with you, you're choosing to replace your eyes with these things.
Yes.
You're going to terrify your patients when you get back to work.
So, Chris, you said these things had kind of like a red mist that emanated off of them?
Yeah, as you're holding them, each one emanates its own red mist.
Okay.
So I just imagine your eyes are kind of gonna faintly glow red after this.
Oh, yeah. When I get mad, they steam red.
Yeah, when you put these in, like, you're screaming and writhing in pain?
Well, because she's not really understanding what the hell's happening to her. She was inspecting them, because she didn't do the check on that.
Okay. So does anybody else react to this?
Wrath is heaving from having a centipede crawl down his throat. So no, he's also in pain and
Sev, he kind of puts the crystal away after, realizing he has to wait an hour. He's gonna look over. He's like, "Oh, it's I guess I'll have to deal with this." Is everyone okay? And he looks up. Raquel's screaming, holding her eyes, and Rats is heaving.
And Razel's Googling Spear of Fates on the
Razel's
Infosphere.
On the Infosphere. He's gonna run over to Raquel because she's the closer one to him. He's like, "Raquel, are you okay?" He puts his hand on her. She's like, "Is everything okay? What did you just do?"
I have no idea. I was just looking at these. And she, is trying, in between, deep breaths.
You're blind for a second?
Yeah, she's she's panicked thinking that this is a worse version of what happened during that one combat. She's like...
He, grabs your shoulder, hold on. And he sees her. I assume your eyes are now red. Like a hue to it over. I'm like, what did you do?
I don't know. I grabbed whatever was in this case, and I was just looking at it. Something's wrong.
Yeah. I don't, your eyes are red now. You kind of look like a demon.
Well,
a little bit.
What?
Yeah, there's a tint to them that's red now.
How long do these take to actually take effect? Would she start to notice her vision is changing?
Well, it's dark vision. I think you'd probably notice when everything goes dark and you can see.
Okay.
Yeah, a few minutes pass and then you start to feel the effects.
Okay. I feel like the pain is probably starting to subside, the panic is, and then she's starting to see differently, and she's like, I thought I was gonna be blinded again. I don't understand what I just did.
And he so you can see, right? You're not blind, you can see. You can see me in front of you?
Yeah. It's not really as painful anymore. I don't know, I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought.
So let me get this straight. We're on a dreadnought of a undead army, and the first thing you do after you find these is you stick them close to your face?
Listen, okay, sometimes I can't see details very well. Like I couldn't help you guys in those checks from where I was seated. Jesus. From where
I get that, like, you know, nearsightedness and farsightedness, but like you could have. I mean, there's other people. I mean, we could have looked for you. Like, you know, we could have helped you. I feel like, I mean, you look okay. Your eyes, like I said, your eyes are red. I mean, how do you feel? Do you feel any different?
I mean, a little freaked out, but I guess I'm okay. I don't feel like I'm dying.
Razel,
You're not dying yet.
Razel, come here. I need to make sure I'm not hallucinating.
Yeah?
Come here.
Okay.
Get over here. I need to make sure I'm not seeing things. As funny as that would be. Look at her eyes. They're red, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nonchalantly.
God, such a good conversationalist.
What do you want from me?
I just, I don't know. Something? What are you doing over there? Or now over here?
Yeah, I walked over.
Yeah.
You told me to walk over. I walked over. What are you
were
talking
doing
about?
before?
I was figuring out this new cool spear. What?
Here,
just curious.
move. Like, she pushes you guys out of the way and then, like, walks over to,
Rude.
like, a glass area to, like, try and look at her eyes through a reflection while they're
Steph's gonna walk over to Rats. Are you still, like, heaving on the floor?
Yeah, I just had like a foot-long centipede crawl down my esophagus.
Sev's gonna run over and, like, kneel down and go, oh, did that guy punch you so hard you got sick too?
No.
Like, Jesus, what the hell's wrong with you? Did you eat some bad rations or something?
You know that centipede thing that was in this case? Well, now it's in me.
Sev kind of like he's like okay, and he kind of like clean, like he taps the side of his helmet. He goes, "You guys got y'all taking the piss. First, her eyes are different. Now you're saying there's a fucking centipede inside of you." Ha ha! Is this kind of a big joke on Sev? Is this what it is?
You turn around.
I gotta go back, right? Is that the next thing?
Turn around and Razel's got the spear in his mouth.
It's just sticking out of his chest.
Yeah, it's like in his chest. Like, what the hell is... explain. What do you mean it's inside? Like, in your pocket? Like, is it with you? Okay, that I guess that answers a question. What the hell are we doing? Why is it like we're on this fucking ship and we're allegedly eating things or putting things in our eyes?
I'm realizing now that maybe I didn't tell anybody what any of these items are.
Yeah, I got a hand with a crystal and I took it out. I have it now. I'm not exactly sure what this is.
I got a pointy stick.
You ate it?
That's the only way it works, Sev.
You said you're smart. That's a pretty fucking stupid idea.
Well, just wait until you see where you got to put that ability crystal.
Okay.
It's up your butt.
It's fine.
That's fine. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Did you get that link I sent you, Des?
No.
Chris, are you having a blast right now? I just see Chris giggling away over there.
Sev, I'm surrounded by people that make weird decisions. Why would you eat it?
Look, I didn't like it. It's not like I did it for fun.
I get that, but like, was there not another way you could have, I don't know, made it work?
Yeah, but those are probably just as, if not more, unpleasant.
Did it taste bad?
Yeah, it was very dusty.
Oh. Okay.
You'd think they have anti-dust chambers in here. They're not very smart.
Yeah, wait, how would dust gather?
There was
Does dust gather?
Don't question it. Don't question.
Does
Nope.
dust gather in space?
They were
Dust clouds
HEPA
everywhere.
sealed
The
containers.
dust was antique too.
Yeah, it was antique dust.
Dust.
It's
Gather.
old skin cells.
Cosmic dust, also called extraterrestrial dust or space dust, is dust which exists in outer space.
No shit.
Most cosmic dust particles measure between a few molecules and 0.1 millimeters. Okay, that didn't give me is space dust dangerous?
Man, I can't wait for Raquel to send out one of her eyes to be a drone.
Hopefully it goes better than when you used your laser eye for the first time.
Oh, no.
Also, the reddish mist goes away
Okay.
when you embed them in your skull.
So I feel like it might be reddish for now, but it'll fade away.
Yeah, once it gets used to your biology.
Yeah. I just like the idea that Sev, like, comes over, like, how are you that
He's been, like,
dumb?
fiddling
Why
with
did you
the-
do that? And then
He's been fiddling with the crystal the whole time, trying to get it out of the hand.
Right.
And like while he's doing that, everything else is going on, so he's very
Everything goes to
confused.
shit.
He's very
going to start practicing
Well,
with his new spear.
Yeah.
Okay. So Rats like puts a hand up on this case. He steadies himself, stands up from like dry heaving, and he's like, "All right, Razel, spear,
Yes.
the spear of what was it called again, Chris?
Fates.
Spear of Fates.
Spear of Fates. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Raquel,
Yeah.
Chris, what was the eye thing called? again?
Eyes of
Eye
Eye of
Reen.
Reen.
Green.
Eyes of Reen. They give you dark vision, and this is going to be kind of gross, but you can pop one of them out and send it out as like a spy drone.
She, like, is about to, like, respond, but doesn't know how, and then he just, like, hurls.
Sev.
Yeah.
That's basically the equivalent of a Mark III ability crystal. It's going to make you way better at something, which you could desperately use. I would personally put it towards your attitude.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should take it and use it for your judgment skill, because obviously those are lacking. But fair enough.
I mean, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
No.
Okay. Man, that'd be cool to add +6 to my strength.
I know.
Yeah.
I really want to be
I don't
a
know.
swole Rats.
I don't know if I wanted to do strength or if I wanted to do dex. Probably dex.
You don't have one, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
I would do Dex if I were you.
Make my dex.
Dude, +3 to all your attacks.
Make my dex 24.
All right, so I feel like after this super traumatic series of events.
I'm using these dead bodies as practice.
Oh, God.
I also want to search their bodies, see if they have anything cool.
Okay.
They have very distorted spines.
I take that.
You take their spines.
Their spine.
He has a belt of spines.
Belt of Spines is my other band name.
Nice.
That's a good one.
What was the band name from the last one? I don't remember anymore.
Elegant something?
Oh fuck! It was. Oh god damn it! It was Elegant something.
Wait, were we talking last episode?
Des-
Grace and Elegance?
Yeah, Des said like Elegant something, and I said that's my band name.
It was
The
Elegance and Grace. or
Elegant
something.
Undead?
No,
Oh,
Elegant
yeah.
Undead or something?
no, it doesn't matter.
Grace and Ease. I don't know.
That's what you said, and then I said elegant something later, and then that
Is there
was
anything
the
on their
band.
bodies, Chris? Is there anything useful? I can't carry any of it.
Oh.
I could give you a reinforced spine, Rachel. Oh, whew.
I'm good.
It's finally starting to go down. Normalize a little bit.
You'll be fine.
Don't lick my foot.
So, yeah, you're searching these guys, but they pretty much don't have anything on them except in
course.
two of them.
300 credits.
Two of them have a spell amp each.
Oh, right.
Because the third one
Haste.
used theirs, but yeah, there's two of them. You don't know what they are. You just know that they're spell amps.
Anybody know how to mysticism people? What's this? I know a spell amp when I see one because I have a couple, but I don't know which one it is.
I'll do it.
It's what did it be? Isn't it like 10 plus the spell level?
Yeah, that sounds right. I like that.
I like that. You know what? Yeah, fuck it.
That's what GME is. Fuck it.
All right, right, so that's a 37 if I'm checking it.
Licking my
Okay.
foot.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be more than sufficient, and we'll just have you do both of them. So one is a spell amp of lesser resistant armor, basically DR, and the other one is see invisibility.
Nice.
Oh.
And they all have personal comm units, but so that's what they have. They lived lives without much material wealth.
I don't know who wants them.
I'm good.
You should take them.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay, so we don't have any information about the surrounding rooms here.
Do you have? I mean, you have the schematics, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was thinking about that in between episodes, and I feel like, you wouldn't have access to cameras or anything like that, but you would certainly have like a layout of this floor.
Okay.
So, let's say if you're pulling that up on your data pad or whatever it is, you know that off to the right here, this room seems to be some sort of ready room. Ahead of you is the bridge, and over here to the left, a room that you found before, like in your searching through the computer terminals, cyber control. Cyber control is the way that basically they communicate with the entire ship. This is the room where the zombies receive their instructions to be able to do anything that the captain or anybody else would require.
Okay. And we, do we know which one we can find the captain in?
Let's see. I would say since you had a conversation with him earlier, if you could do a computer check to try to triangulate where he might be, or at least what his itinerary might have been. Otherwise, yeah, I mean he could be in any one of those rooms.
Chris, I got a natural 20.
Ooh, clutch!
Oh,
Making it easy on me.
God damn it!
This is, you said computers check, correct?
Yes.
So this is a 46.
So going back through the metadata of the conversation that you had with Gerd, you know that he made the call from cyber control.
All right. Is everyone rested up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rat's like belches a couple of times. Whew. Are we ready to face the captain?
I'm ready. Let's do this. He cocks this spear. That's not how spears work. I'm sorry. I won't make that joke again.
Quite phallic.
I was gonna say, Raquel could send her little eye drone out ahead of us to kind of scout out the area, or our path to the captain, right?
Yeah, it's
I mean, we're going to have to open the door to the control room.
Yeah, it's not like you can't go through walls.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. She does not do that yet.
If she had a spell amp of that see through walls, could she use her eye to go out and then go to a different area and then see through that wall before she had to go like could that work?
I think it said you lose your other sight benefits when you use the drone aspect
You
of
don't
it.
get the low.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lose dark vision when you use it as a drone.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to cast a spell real quick. My last first level spell. To cast Necromantic Revitalization on Malachar. Because she needs it.
Mm. So my my damage with my fists was between 25 and 35. And with the spear, it's between 23 and 58.
oh my gosh, jeez.
What's the damage on it?
5d8
Nice.
It's a spicy meatball.
plus. It's only plus 18 compared to my plus 23 on my unarmed strike.
Good lord.
But it's got a lower floor, but a much higher ceiling to damage. And it every time I pull it out, it plays that song, that copywritten song that we can't.
Which song?
Duel of Fates.
Oh, Duel of Fates.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to sing
It's
it.
the tool of fate.
It has to be out of key.
Well, if you sing it, then it will.
Got him.
I am
Okay.
tone deaf.
So we are heading to cyber control, Chris.
All right, you make your way over to the door, and I'm going to need an engineering check.
I will give you AIDS.
I gave you AIDS.
Get out of here, Jeeves.
10 on the die. Wait, which door are we on?
Over to the left side. Port side.
Okay, so just to confirm, I got 2 different aids, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. This is a 39 engineering check.
Damn, it's a broken door.
You are able to unlock it.
Okay. Rats puts out a little rat paw and pushes the open button. And his little rat fingers are shaking a little bit as he does it.
Aw.
And we'll see you next week.
Razel. Ah, no!
Razel was gonna do something, but we'll have to wait till next week.
I'll forget.
Kevin. Hey everybody, it's Ryan here. So you know what that means. It's been about a month since I've done a Patreon outro. So let's get right to it. How have you guys been, actually? We should catch up. Get some coffee, maybe, you know? It'd be nice to hear from you. Anyway, I'd like to once again thank our lovely patrons who allow us to continue to do this show and do our other Patreon show, which has been a lot of fun. So let's get right down to it. So thank you to Rennis, Cody Rutherford, Adam Wendell, Ultrawave7, Mary Geislink, and IPOS. You guys, continuous support is so wonderful. We really do appreciate it. So, it's a pretty quick one today. So, hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time.
Make sure to check out our website at adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter and keep up to date when we release new episodes. And a big thanks to Sirenscape for providing music and sound effects. Check them out at Sirenscape.com, where you can revolutionize your tabletop gaming experience.
I just got an email.
Oh,
It's,
great.
From an
tech.
email called African Elongation Ritual.
Raises so many
Subtitle
questions.
Is Hot Wife writes 18 African monstrous cocks.
Oh my god! I'm
Will
fairly
you be
certain
sending them your credit card information, Kevin?
He already did. That's why I got the other email.
Yeah.
I remember getting snail mail with
A bunch of African
stuff
cocks.
like that. Jesus.
Were they on
like-
ice at least? Good God.
I was just out of high school, and I remember getting some of those in the mail. And I'm like, first off,
no.
I'm not a man, and second, this is borderline.
What am I supposed to do with
creepy.
all these cocks?
It's borderline creepy because
I
of
can't
the
find a good
age.
use for them. I'll use them to prop up my tables.
So speaking of cocks, Alex,
Jesus Christ.
Des, we've been doing this for so long. How are you still so bad at segues?
I'm
What?
sorry, but I guess that's the C word tonight.
how the
All
hell
right,
was
I'm going to
the
have to
segue
look up
the
some other
day?
facts.
Someone else want to lead him into that?
Yeah, is that what we're sticking with for the intro to our episode?
I hope not.
Okay.
So someone else lead us in.